Hey there guys, I just found a Mimikyu. Thankfully, while this is one of the more common mons, it happened to be foggy in Giant's Mirror, which means we're about to scratch off another Pokemon. I haven't even done the intro yet. Man. But we needed 4 Pokemon. This is one of the 4. So 4 remained at the start of this: Escavalier, Mimikyu, Aegislash, and Hortonator. We just caught Mimikyu. Let's go. So now I get to scratch off the giant amount of text. It was like 4 lines of text with all his information that I was just able to scratch off my notes. Obviously, you see our Ralt here. Because we need 6 IV. Well, I'll talk about that in a minute. Let's just say the Ralts here is one of the eggs I hatched. Not good. It's not fully perfect. But it's definitely not... no, we want to give a Hypnosis. It's definitely not bad, right? I'm trying to hatch... So I'll go over that in a minute. Because at the end of the day, I think this will make sense in a minute with what I'm going to say. But a lot has happened between episodes, and the number of Pokemon we need have gone down because I have been at work. So we got Mimikyu. Let me get out of here and head back over by the person who gives us the eggs. But yeah, that's massive. Oh man. So first off, before I get in and talk about our goals, we were missing 4. I guess I need to make sure now it says 397 because now we only need 3 left. So we're back here at Bridgefield. Oh, here we go. So I'm going to talk about this, but let's let this egg hatch and then we'll go, just in case it's shiny. Or just in case this one happened to be perfect IVs, because that's pretty much what I'm trying to do. So what I am trying to do is replace our current... well, if we get a 6 IV one that is female, you know, I'll just get a really good Gardevoir. Alright, this one is male. Please, 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 please. So what I'm wanting to do is replace my Glade. Now this is the best Ralts we've got, yes. 5 bests and 1 pretty good. But it's female, so it can't become a Glade. So I might make this thing a Gardevoir. Now, 4 best, 2 decent. It has Trace. It's better than ours, but I am not accepting it. I am only going to take 5 bests for that. And then we obviously have this Mimikyu here, who I need to go throw into the lineup. Let me go find his spot. So Mimikyu, I think, goes right here. Yeah, 301. So that remains Aegislash and... Well, okay, let's go over it, guys. Seasonal challenges, you see it on screen now. Complete the Pokedex. We are now at 397 out of the 400 for the original dex, but 397 out of 584, but there's a lot more that I've done off camera. Catch 5 legendary Pokemon, we've done that. Have 5 Pokemon who can Gigantamax, we've done that. Viewer seasonal challenges. Chill and Weeb, catch or hatch one shiny. We did that. We got an awesome shiny a couple episodes, 2 episodes ago? 3 episodes ago? I think it was 3 episodes ago, right? No, I think it was 2 episodes ago. But yeah, when we were hatching eggs, we ended up getting, before even getting the shiny charm, a shiny. And it was not one of those things where you like, you know, like I was not expecting it at all. It was just kind of, oh man, that's cool. You know, I had to hatch it anyways because I needed the pre-evo. So, yeah. But it was in fact a shiny Nikita, and I'll show it to you guys in a minute. But next Chill and Weeb one, hatch 1 perfect IV Pokemon. That's why I'm doing Ralts, because whether I get a perfect IV male and I get an awesome Glade that I can use to help catch mons, or I get an awesome Gardevoir out of it, there's no missing there. Not to mention the shiny is pretty good as well. So either way, I'll be quite happy if it's shiny, not shiny. We need a perfect IV mon. I've chosen Ralts as our target because I feel like she's the best option for that, whether it is male or female. And there was one empty viewer seasonal challenge, guys. You can help me decide that by commenting down below your suggestions for viewer seasonal challenge. And then we have 5 episode challenges. These are challenges I have to complete within 5 episodes. We've done 4 of them so far. If you have an episode challenge in mind, let me know. All right, let's get back to it. Obviously, you see the shiny Nikita. We hatched it. And obviously, we can go over here, hatch Giant's Bed. You know, it's It's ours. It has our name attached to it. So that was cool to get a shiny there. But yeah, whether it's a Curlia or a Gardevoir, like, while we're hatching these eggs, I want at least 5 good stats if I'm going to keep them. So yeah. Now let's go over the situation we are in, right? I have done quite a bit of work. I actually should go back to the PC box to tell you guys what has happened. So, obviously, Galade's, going through the Pokedex really quick. Cinderace is on our team. Galade's on our team. This is where Ralts is supposed to be. She's right now being used to make the Ralts eggs because she had the best stat spread of the 3 we had. So yeah, she's there. Galade's obviously in our party. Obviously, everything looks full here. The first one we are missing is Excalibur. I still haven't checked it, but he can be found in the Forest of Focus, Sandstorm, Special Overworld encounter, and the Training Lowlands, Sandstorm, Special Overworld encounter. He can also be found in max raid battles at Fields of Honor, Forest of Focus, Workout C, as well as Dynamax Adventures, so I am keeping an eye out for him there. I did a couple. For instance, I got a really cool Gigantamax Garbodor, as well as I got a Gigantamax Alcremie. I think I already passed the Alcremie. Yeah, but got a really cool Alcremie got a couple Gigantamaxes. I think we got a better Reazing. No, we didn't. No. There's something else we got besides those 2, but yeah, that's not the point. Anyways, so I've been doing a little bit of Dynamax Ventures, got a couple things, and we'll talk about it in a minute. Mimikyu, our newest addition, goes right here. It's perfect. We got it locked down. Oh, it wasn't Doublade. Who did I get? Either way, obviously the other one we're missing is Aegislash. He can be found in Giant's Cap in Fog. I haven't checked that out yet. We'll go check it together in a minute. He can also be found in max raid battles in Watchtower Ruins. After that is Tortonator, who can only be found in the Lake of Outrage. Haven't checked it yet. Intense Sun, Grass 2%, and max raid battles at Axu's Eye, Dusty Bowl, Hemlock Hills, Rolling Fields, Stony Bonus, Workout Seas, Honeycomb Sea, Giant's Bed, Path to the Peak, Frigid Sea, 3-Point Pass, and Bellamere Lake. Alright, so that is it for the 400. And then we get to the Isle of Armor. All that we have left, obviously we have a Talonflame in our inventory, so that's why that spot's in me, is Bulbasaur. We have the Bulbasaur line. I made sure we got all of them done. We are just missing Squirtle, Wartortle, and Blastoise. Blastoise can only be found in max raid battles at Workout Sea, Stepping Stone Sea, and Gigantamax raid battles in those same 2 spots, Workout Sea and Stepping Stone Sea. Squirtle can only get from an egg, so because we took Bulbasaur, obviously, no luck on the Squirtle. Wartortle can be found only in Dynamax Adventures, so I'm keeping an eye out there as well. So, moving on from there, obviously you can see we're looking good. I make sure I bred anything or got eggs for the Pokemon we needed. Look at this X-Cloud, by the way. 5 best, 1 pretty good. Yeah, no, we popped off. I think that's the guy I got in the... No, he's only level 40. Anyways, what we're missing here is Scizor. Scizor couldn't be found in Challenge Road, in Sandstorm, Special Overworld Encounter, Training Lowlands, Sandstorm, Special Overworld Encounter, max raid battles in Field of Honor, Forest of Focus, Training Lowlands, and Workout Sea. Next after that would be Kingdra. A Honeycomb Sea is the only place to find it, and it's a wandering spawn during a thunderstorm only. It can be found in max raid battles, Loop Lagoon, Workout Sea, and Honeycomb Sea as well, so yeah. Now, we come to the last one. You can see our Urshifu here. This is not where Urshifu goes, but I put him here because I've been focused on Ralts eggs. If I'm honest, the reason Urshifu here is because I need to talk about Zarude. Zarude was the last Mon in the Dex. He was event only. You cannot go to Pokemon Home and trade him. I did not play when Zarude was out. So I do not have access to a Zarude. I have to skip it. I am removing it from my list. I talked about it here. I kept it on my list for that very reason. We're not going to do Zarude. I can't. It's like a special event mon. I have to wait till it reappears. And it doesn't appear in this game at all. So it doesn't even show up in Pokemon Go. I have no way to get one. So we're just going to scratch that off. Urshifu is going to sit there. and take his spot for now. All right. After that, we go to the Crown Tundra decks. Now, obviously, I, got a couple baby mons that we needed. Smoochum, Elekid, Magby. I went to work. And I made sure some of the guys we had, like Magmortar, Electivire, that we hatched and raised up some of these guys. I also caught a couple that just happened to spawn randomly as I was hatching eggs. And so as you can see here, the Spiritomb, by the way, crazy. I did not know this. This is the biggest reason so many extra mons were caught. You're supposed to go to a gravestone next to a tree, activate it, then go online and talk to like 32 other people. And while I was doing that, I encountered some awesome mons. Like Electabuzz. You can see here, obviously, everything else here is full. Got an Omastar, Ammonite. Got an Aerodactyl, But the biggest one is I found a Dragonite, which is a mon we were missing for the Crown Tundra decks. So I was able to then backwards make a Dragonair and Dratini. So that evolution line is complete. So by the time I got done with that, we got a bunch done. So what all are we missing? Well, it's kind of obvious, but let's go over it. Here, we are missing Laleep, who can be found in Giant's Bed, All Weather, but it's only a 10% fishing chance. Giant's Fur, All Weather, 10% fishing. Max Ray Battles and Slippery Slope, Giant's Bed, Crown Shrine, Giant's Foot, and Bellamere Lake. Then it's their evolution, Cradley. Cradley is found in Dynamax Adventures. I'm keeping an eye out for that, as well as Excavalier and Wartortle. Can be found in Max Raid Battles, Slippery Slope, Giant's Bed, Snow Slide Slope, Crown Shrine, Giant's Foot, and Bellamere Lake. After that, it's the mons we would shiny hunt. Regirock, Regice, Registeel, Regieleki, Regidrago, Cobalion, Terrakion, and Virizion. That's it. That's all we have left. Now, there is that unofficial dex, and the reason I'm bringing that up is because I was doing Dynamax Adventures. Here's our old Alcremie that has one of the strawberry flavors, so yeah. We got another awesome couple mons. I found a Marshtomp, as well as a Sceptile. So, I'm really filling up the starter lineup here, so I'm actually quite happy with that. So, now that we actually have Mimikyu, we can now go ahead and try to focus on checking the other spots. The first one is going to Giant's Cap. Oh, let me go grab an egg really quick, some here. Yeah, thank you. Let me, You never know which one of these eggs, Waltz eggs, will have 6 IVs, or be shiny. But I am focused on the 6 IV thing mostly, and yeah. So we now need to head to the Giant's Cap to see if Aegislash will spawn in Fog. Or if it's foggy at all. I don't even know if it's foggy. So we gotta go this way. Giant's Cap is up here, if I remember correctly. So I'll have to go check that. Make sure I grab some Watts. Please be foggy. Let me... Oh, man. I'm just trying to walk you, man. Like, let me just walk here. Damn. Alright. Oh, it's Gengar. Cool. Alright. And then I think it's right around this corner that it becomes... Giant's Cap. Wait, did it already become Giant's Cap and I missed it? Oh, I think it was over there. So it's snowing, unfortunately. So that means no Excavalier. I mean, sorry, no Aegislash. Yeah, we're in Giant's Cap. Now, Leica Outrage, we need Intense Sun. Oh, here's the Raw Take. Come on. Perfect IVs and be... Actually, I don't care what gender. Just perfect IVs, please. Or be shiny. I'll take a shiny. Not shiny. I mean, while I'm doing this, I'm also trying to replace my Ralts, Curlia, Gardevoir, and all that with... But so it's female, so it can't become a Gallade, and it's 5 best and a pretty good in speed. That's not awful. I'll keep that one. Because I'll slowly level and replace mine. But I'm here to check the Lake of Outrage. Oh wait, this actually might be... I think this is Intense Sun. Because then Flareon would be here. It is Intense Sun, which means we have a 2% chance at finding Tortonator. Alright, let me grab my stones really quick, and then I need to run in the grass and find exclamation points. Oh, it's a Durant. Oh, that's going to be annoying, dude. I can barely see them. And they have the same exclamation point as, like, the marks. Dude, that's going to be annoying as hell, man. I'm actually kind of disappointed that it... Alright, here we go. First time... Nope, it's not a Storm Journer. Alright. But now we know there is a 2% Tortonator here, and getting him would be big. So I'm going to look for that here, guys, and we're going to just do it together. Nope, Colossal. Actually, let me bring up the thing. So, Lake of Outrage. Then I can pull up every mon that actually can spawn here in Intense Sun. Alright, so obviously the overall encounters are Ninetales, Durant, Golurk, Lampent, Heatmore, Flygon, and Ditto at 10%. Flygon's like a 1% mon. Meanwhile, in the grass, it can be Rhydon, Colossal, Corviknight, Sandaconda, Tortonator, Stonejourner, and Jangmo-O. Here's the sad part. Jangmo-O is 5%. That Stonejourner we just came across is 2%. Tortonator is also 2%. So, we just need to come across a 2% Tortonator. So, Rhydon is the most common at 33%. Colossal's the next most common at 25%. Corviknight's the next most common at 20%. Then Sandaconda at 13%. Tortonator and Stonejourner are tied at 2%. And Jangmo-O, weirdly out of order, is at 5%. So, we found a Stonejourner at 2% already, as well as a 5% Jangmo-O. We've literally seen every one of the random and grass mon so far, except Corviknight and Tortonator. Obviously, Tortonator's the one we're looking for, so, you know. Tortonator? Nope, another Colossal. Colossal is very common at 25%, so yeah, not going to be surprised if we see him Rhydon a lot. Like, they're the most common. They take up like 58% of the spawn, so yeah. There's another Sandaconda at 13%, so we've seen 2 Rhydon, 2 Colossal, 2 Sandaconda, 1 Stonejourner, 1 Jangmo-O, 0 Corviknight, and 0 Tortonator. I was really hoping that we'd get it a little bit quicker than it took the Togepi 2%. But, who knows. There's another Rhydon. I mean, like I said, Rhydon's the most common at 33%. Dude. The fact that the, like, second mon we encountered... Or was it the first? No, the first was Stonejourner at 2%. Could you imagine if the first mon we encountered was Tortonator at 2%? That would have just been massive, you know? Then the special overworld encounters here is Flareon, which we saw, the Graplock that always shows up, Hatterene, who always shows up pretty much, and the fire one is, oh, Chandelure. I wish you could see shinies in the overworld, because I would totally just like try to force a Chandelure being shiny. You know, have the red flames instead of the blue. Come on, Tortonator. Nope, another Sandaconda. So, here's the weird thing. We have yet to see a Corviknight at 20%, and we've yet to see Tortonator at 2%. How much... Who will show up first? Corviknight or Tortonator? And I mean, so far it's neither, but it's like, comment down below if you're watching right now. Corviknight or Tortonator? I'm hoping it's Tortonator, but like, I have, you know, no way to back that up. Maybe because I believe Corviknight loves me and won't hurt me that way. Alright, now we've come across two 5% Jingma O's, and have not yet come across a 20% Corviknight or 2% Tortonator. That's amazing, man. The luck. Another Colossal. Also, I hope the Tortonator just quick ball, critical capture, just stays in. You know. Things just keep spawning out of this Ninetales. Like, all the exclamation points have come right next to where this Ninetales is standing. What is Ninetales hiding within his tails? Dude, being able to get Tortonator here, it has to be done. There is the 20% Corviknight finally. So we've seen two 5% Jangmo O's in the time that we've seen a 20% Corviknight. I mean, obviously I love Corviknight, already have him, not going to have to catch another. All that's left is the 2% Tortonator. Another Colossal. Although I will admit, compared to the Togepi 2%, this has only like 7 Mons which can spawn. Unlike the Togepi one which had like 8 or 9. So this is definitely a smaller pool. So I'm hoping we see Tortonator pretty soon. Because then if Tortonator's done, man, we're looking good. I mean, after that, it's just Escavalier, who we haven't even checked to see if he spawned. He could have spawned already in his place over in the Isle of Armor. Dude, what is this Ninetales hiding? Oh, there's another Corviknight. So, I mean, at least we're seeing, like, the 20% Mon multiple times now. So, besides Stonejourner, who we've seen once, and Tortonator, we have seen 0 times. We've seen everyone else at least twice, including the 5% Chingmo. And there's another Sandaconda. Oh, man. I'm looking at the Shield, like, random and grass list. Man, Pokemon Shield really gets screwed in the grass for this. Because theirs is Rhydon, Colossal, Corviknight, Sandaconda, just like grass. And then instead of Jingmo, they have Larvitar. But they have no 2% Mons. They don't have Tortonator or Stonejourner because those are sword exclusives. That's kind of interesting. Oh, come on, dude. Just let one of these be Tortonator. You know what's funny? I never got a Tortonator in Sun and Moon. I just never traded one, never got one, so yeah. This Tortonator will truly be my first time catching or seeing a Tortonator in the wild. Like, so that's pretty cool. But the question is how long will it take for us to find one? See, my thing is like I'm getting thrown off because I know Tortonator has his back shell facing us, which has the spikes. So when I see Rhydon up here and I see this, like the top part, I'm thinking, oh, is that the spikes of his head? And it's like, oh no, that's Rhydon as soon as I see the... Oh, I see a Ditto to the left. Like you see, obviously it's a Rhydon when you're up close, but when you see in the distance, like the spike showing over the grass, you're like, oh, is it Tortonator? And it spikes? It's like, no. As soon as it starts to get even slightly further past the grass, you know, like you would have like a slow frame shot. See, there's a Ditto to the left. Oh, another Core of Night. I can't believe we came across our first mon was the 2% Stonejourner. And we're still not to find our 2% Tortonator. It's like, come on, why couldn't the first mon be our 2% Tortonator? But, yeah, no. I mean, we enter needing 4 mons to complete the Pokedex, the main 400 core game Pokedex. Oh man, there's another one under that Ninetales. Where are the Ninetales hiding all these guys? Half of these exclamation points have come from underneath a Ninetales. That's Colossal. Yeah, because right as soon as we are done with Tortonator, or finding him and catching him, and hopefully we catch the first one. Hopefully he does not have some self-destruct explosion. You know, I'm actually looking that up right now. Does Tortonator learn explosion or... That one's... Oh, I just ran into the Ninetales. Shoot. Sword and Shield. He learns explosion at level 52. The thing 100% is going to have explosion. I know, I'm calling it now. This thing is going to explode when I come across it. And it's going to make me immediately sad. I'm going to have to hope the Crick Ball captures it. My first move, I think, will have to be to try to... If the Crick Ball doesn't capture it, and it doesn't explode, I think my first thing has to be to try to put it to sleep. I think that's the only option. Alright, well that sucks. It can in fact learn explosion. It should be level 60 and it learns at 55. Oh, that's fantastic. I love that for me. What's the chances it just decided not to learn it at level 55? I know, horribly unlikely, but I have to pretend. Man, if we can get Tortonator and Mimikyu in the same episode, and possibly Escavalier. We haven't gone over to the Forest of Focus or the Trading Lowlands in the Isle of Armor yet. We could get 3 out of the 4 in this episode. Because no matter what, I'm not going to stop recording until we find Tortonator. I have to have faith. I know there's a Duran that was like looking at me, so I have to run from him. Come on, Tortonator, just show up, please. He's so massive to catch a Tortonator. Oh, Gormanite. Oh, come on. Tortonator. Like, see, I don't mind the grind. But also, like, the fact I got Mimikyu. Now, Mimikyu was like more like 10 or 12 or something percent. So more like, I think more along the lines of Sandaconda. So finding Mimikyu, when I did, was pretty quick. He wasn't super uncommon, so like Tortonator is 2%. He should be kind of a hard chase. And if the whole episode goes by after like 40 something minutes of me not catching Tortonator, I'll do it off camera and I'll start the next episode with finding a Tortonator, so that at least we can then progress. Because I'm not. Next episode I'm recording after this one, whether we catch Tortonator in it or not. So yeah, we shall see. Let's do it. My biggest fear is that we're going to come across Tortonator. We're not going to get the crit capture. He is going to bust out and immediately just explosion. And you will hear sobbing. Like, I can just have that image playing in my head already of it going down. Oh, good. Our third 5% Jangmo-O. I do love Koma-O, Hakuma-O, and Jangmo-O. But man, not who I'm looking for at the low percentile right now. Like, I'm gonna be sad if we see 2 Stone Churners before we see a single Tortonator. Like, if we come across, like, the next 2% Mon I come across has to be Tortonator. Oh good, a fourth 5% Jangmo-O. It's just perfect. Just perfect. There's another Corviknight. Please, 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 game. Just please. Gift me a Tortonator. Nope, that's a Rhydon. Alright, fair enough, game. Fair enough. Oh yeah, by the way, if the Training Lowlands has, oh, let me run into this, has a Sandstorm, that means not only could we have an opportunity at Scavalier, but also means we have a chance at a Sizzle, because he spawns in Sandstorms at Challenge Road and Training Lowlands. So, you know, there's opportunities there. Man. Remember when I was saying that who will spawn first, Corviknight and Tortonator? Now we've had like 5 Corviknights and 0 Tortonators. Tortonator? Nope. Colossal. Yeah, I've been doing a couple Dynamax adventures and man is it fun. I need to immediately go backwards so I don't run into these 2 Mons that are like right up in my actual face. Alright, got it back. Back. Okay. See, I don't have a problem coming across Rhydon because, like, he's 33%. We should see him a lot. It's more the fact that we've had 4 5%, and we've seen the other 2% Mon with our first spawn. Shoot, I ran into him. Another Colossal. Man. I actually think the hardest Mon to catch is going to be Aegislash. Out of all the Pokemon we have left, I think Aegislash is going to be the tough one. But yeah, we'll see. A fifth 5% Jangmo-O. I honestly, I'm going to say this right now, and I mean it. If I come across another Stonjourner before I come across another Tortonator, I'm changing patches of grass I'm looking in. I will go to another patch of grass if I don't. Oh, my controller is blinking red. That means it's dying. There we go. I had to plug in my controller really quick, guys. Another Corviknight. I'm just really hoping to see Tortonator, but I'm also really hoping not to see Stonjourner. Oh man. Alright, another Sandaconda. We're fine with that. So, if you go off of 100%, we've seen enough Jangmo-Os to cover his 5% out of 100 mons. We have come across one of the two Stonjourners. You know, like, a part of me sometimes wants to actually run, like, try to go and encounter 100 Pokemon and see the odds. But, like, it's slightly different than everyone, right? Like, some people might find 1-2% Mon so many more times than the other, and to them it might be like, oh yeah, no, for me, I encountered that Mon 10% of the time, not 2% of the time. And, you know. See, I'm okay with these higher ranked ones right now because, like, my big thing is give me Tortonator or give me one of the guys that are 30-something+%. I don't want to see Stonjourner. I really don't want to see Jangmo-O again. Because that's just going to make me feel bad. You know, it's like, come on. Tortonator or bust. I mean... Sixth 5% Jangmo-O. I think he's starting to try to eat into my Tortonator spawn rate. Yeah, no. If I see Stonjourner before I see Tortonator here, I'm 100% switching grass. Like, I also wonder, like, if different grass could have slightly different rates. Like it feels like there's some more, like, even though it's 2% across the board, what if this one grass favors one of the 2%ers more than the other or something? I don't know. I'm just trying to make up stuff to make myself feel better for the fact we haven't come across Tortonator. Oh, I just took a drink and it went down really bad. Oh, that juice. That juice burns. Oh. You ever drink something like really acidic, like a juice? And then it just goes down wrong? Oh, man. Oh, boy. Not good. You know, I just remembered, I have 2 Master Balls. Like, I think I'm going to save those for when we shiny hunt Regirock, Regice, Registeel, Regieleki, Regidrago. Well, technically, we only can get one of Regieleki or Regidrago, right? But I already have, from Pokemon Go, a Regieleki, Regidrago, you know. I think I actually have 2 Regidragos? Or is it Regieleki I have duos? I don't know. I'd have to go look. Let me grab my phone really quick. It would help if I could pull the right thing up. Come on, Tortonator. Nope, another right on. Perfectly fine with that, though. Alright. Come on, Tortonator. Another Corviknight. Oh, brother. Just one Tortonator. Another Corviknight. Maybe I should go, because I know the Tortonator's here, maybe I should go and look at the other spots first, and then come back to do this. You know, because I feel like I'm wasting a lot of time, and I can just work on this between the next episode. That's what I'm going to do. One more encounter. If it's not Tortonator, we're going to go and check out the other locations, and I'll come back here, because this area is going to change. Yeah, it's not. Alright, so we're going to go check the Forest of Focus, Training Lowlands for Excavalier, and yeah. So I'll come back here on my own later on. So let's go continue looking. So next we need to go over here and go here. So we're landing in the Training Lowlands. We need it to be a sandstorm. Oh, there's Kangaskhan. I already got him, though. Yeah, so you see all the sandstorm? Oh. Yeah, look at all the sandstorm. Look at it. Kicking up all over the place. Unfortunately, that means there's no chance at a Scyther or Scizor. But we do have a second option for Excavalier. That's the Forest of Focus. We need it to sandstorm in here. Sandstorm. Nope, it is raining, so we miss out here as well. So we have no chance at Excavalier, no chance at Aegislash. We know Tortonator's there. The next one we can try is... Oh, we have to go up to Challenge Road for Scizor. Scizor has another option. This is sandstorming up here. We have a chance at Scizor. Yeah, I just gonna say it. I don't think there's any sandstorm. So the next best bet we have is to go check the Honeycomb Sea. So we'll go to Challenge Beach, and if it's thunderstorming, we could possibly find a Kingdra. If it's not, oh well. Oh, I already have my bike out. Nope, it is definitely not thunderstorming. So unfortunately, that is a no. And then fishing for Laleep, I can do that on my own as well. That's pretty much it. So I guess it's back to the Tortonator. I mean, let's actually go check over here really quick. See what this is. Jellicent, alright. And is that beam of light? Hold on, let me... I went to Pokedex, actually. Whoops. Let me come down here and try to see where that beam is. There's one here. Is that the... No, there is one over there. Oh, sorry, Toxpex. I just totally ran into you, little buddy. I'm sorry. Yes, you're adorable. I love Toxpex. Sorry, I didn't mean to run into you. Go back in your little bunker. Didn't mean to bother you. Alright, because I believe over there is a chance that it would have to be very unlikely, but I think there's a chance that Kingdra can spawn from that. And if not, we can get the Watts, right? Oh, that was a yellow, brilliant fishing spot. Damn. Should have taken the opportunity at it. Yeah, so I guess after this, it's just trying to find that Tortonator. So I will check this beam of light, and if it's not here, I think I will call it. So that one over there is the beach. Nope. Actually, let me go check that other one, because that first one can't be anything, but that second one might be something. Don't look at me like that, crap block. We're not fighting. Calm down. Ooh, mushroom. Out of context, that sounds pretty wild, but you know what I mean. There we go. Oh, I didn't even see the little guy. I know, you're scared, Wimpod. I'm so sorry. Alright, so... Oh, I just got attacked by a Arrokuda. Sorry, I thought it was a Barracuda. Just an Arrokuda. Alright. Gonna keep moving. Soothing Wetlands. Where was the other beam? Oh, they're both over there. Thought there was going to be one. Oh, I just ran into a Bouffalant. My bad. Well, he might have charged me. That's how I came across my Bouffalant, is I was sitting there looking for the Diglets in this area, and I suddenly got charged by one. So I don't know. I don't know if this is one that charged me or if I ran into it. I kind of was looking away, looking at my other thing. Looking at my other monitor, so. I mean, I thought there was another beam of light somewhere. I thought I saw two, besides that one. And okay. So I'm gonna fly back over. Unfortunately, that's all we can really look for now. I'll pick up another egg, and I'm gonna head back to the Tortonator hunt, because that's all I can do. I will end the episode once we get over to the Tortonator. Thank you. Actually, I should probably do this really quick while I'm thinking about it. No, I didn't mean to take my suit. Shh. Oh, I hate... yes, thank you. That's who I meant to take. Shoot, now this whole thing is going to be a mess. I'd like to leave Mon. Leave Masuda. And confirm. Oh, well. Hold on. So where's the vault's been shifted to? Shoot, she's probably been shifted kind of far away. Here she is. 4 best, 2 decent. Alright, yeah. So these two have 5 bests and 1 pretty good. So I'm thinking I will probably leave this Ralts. So it can help. Like, you know, with 5 perfect IVs to help more likely to create a 6 IV Mon. And then what we'll do here is this Ralts we will release. Right? And then we'll come back over here. And yeah, so the next step is to replace these two. This Ralts will just straight up become a Curlia. And I'll wait for the perfect Gardevoir and everything. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Well, yeah, we're going to run over. Hopefully our egg hatches so we can see an egg hatch. And hopefully maybe get a 6 IV Mon. But I am going to go, once we get back over to the Lake of Outrage. I keep wanting to call it the Lake of Rage. The Lake of Outrage. And I will, in between episodes, hunt for Tortonator. Once I come across the Tortonator, I actually might try to find and capture one first. And then I'll record an episode talking about catching it. And then we will go do some Dynamax adventures. And have a fun time for an episode. I think that's what I'll do. So let's come back over here to Lake Outrage. Get off my bike. Let's try over here. What's the odds I come over here and the first one I encounter is a Tortonator? It is not. It's a Sandaconda. Alright, I do want to hatch the egg first and see what it is. I mean, I know it's a Ralt, but like, you know, check out its IVs. I really hope I get the 6 IV Mon, like, on camera. But, you know, if I'm running around, it makes sense that I might hatch one off camera. But obviously, if I do hatch one off camera, I can easily show you guys that it was hatched, right? Like, I could pause the screen. Oh, well, actually, I wouldn't know it's 6 IVs until after I catch it. But, you know, there's some telltale signs that it's hatched, right? Oh, this is male. Okay, you might... Up in speed, down in defense. So you're really vulnerable. This one might become our Gallade. So, for now, this is a front runner for the Gallade spot. So I will work on him. And then this Ralts is going to become Curlia. And then I'll wait for a better one to become Gardevoir. Well, this one has decent defense. I don't know. I'll might work on this one. But obviously, let's say this had perfect IVs and it was off camera. Obviously, I would show you guys by not only it having Azure as its original trainer name, but it would probably see first met when it hatched from an egg, and it'd probably have the date that I'm recording the episode on, right? Right now it's 8/17, so, you know. But I'm going to get to work to look for Tortonator. Oh, look, a Heatmore. Wonder what Heatmore's spawn chance is. I don't remember seeing him. Heatmore has only a 5% chance to spawn. Okay, so that's a pretty rare spawn right there. Another 5% Mon. Let's go. Alright guys, but I think I'll wrap it up here, and I'm going to hunt for that Tortonator off camera. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Till next time, tag out. I want to give a special thank you to all my Patreon members. Urza and Scott, you're amazing. If you guys want to check out Patreon and join it to get a shout out at the end, check Patreon down in the link to the description below. And you can, also like Scott did, make me re-record this.